The clang of the gavel, the murmur of the jury. Courtrooms have long held a place in our collective fascination. Perhaps it's the high stakes, the drama of human conflict laid bare, or maybe it's the quest for justice, for right to prevail over wrong. Whatever the reason, certain cases transcend the courtroom walls and grab hold of the public imagination. They leave us baffled, outraged, and strangely captivated. These are the stories of the bizarre, the unbelievable, the cases that shocked the world. The year was 1992. An elderly woman walked into a McDonald's. She ordered a cup of coffee. Little did she know this ordinary act would ignite a legal firestorm. This was no ordinary coffee. This coffee was served scalding hot, far hotter than industry standards. The woman, Stella Liebeck, suffered third-degree burns. Her injuries were severe, requiring skin grafts and extensive medical care. Outraged by the incident and the company's response, Liebeck decided to sue. What followed was a case that would become a media sensation. The courtroom became a battleground. McDonald's, a corporate giant, argued that Liebeck was at fault. They claimed the coffee's temperature was standard. They said she caused the spill. They even went so far as to suggest her injuries were exaggerated. The jury, however, saw things differently. They sided with Liebeck, awarding her a significant sum in damages. The verdict sent shockwaves through the nation. How could a cup of coffee lead to such a hefty payout? The answer lay in the details. Evidence revealed that McDonald's had received numerous complaints about the temperature of their coffee, yet they had done nothing to address the issue. The jury saw this as reckless disregard for customer safety. The case of Stella Liebeck and the hot coffee became a cautionary tale. It highlighted the power of corporate accountability and the importance of consumer protection. But beyond the legal implications, it sparked a broader conversation about responsibility, safety, and the potential consequences of seemingly small decisions. The year was 1979. The setting was San Francisco, a city known for its progressive politics and free-spirited atmosphere. But beneath the surface, tensions simmered. Former city supervisor Dan White was on trial for a shocking crime: the murders of Mayor George Moscone and supervisor Harvey Milk. Milk, a gay rights activist, had been a vocal critic of White's conservative views. The trial was as much about politics and social change as it was about murder. White's defense team employed a controversial strategy, one that would forever be etched in legal history: the Twinkie defense. They argued that White's consumption of junk food, particularly Twinkies, had contributed to a diminished mental state leading to the killings. The jury, to the astonishment of many, accepted this unusual defense. They found White guilty of voluntary manslaughter, a lesser charge than murder. The verdict sparked outrage. Protests erupted in the streets of San Francisco. The case became a flashpoint in the fight for LGBTQ+ rights and a stark reminder of the complexities of the justice system. Imagine this. You take your clothes to the dry cleaner, a routine errand, but when you return, your clothes are missing. A minor inconvenience, right? Not for Roy Pearson. In 2005, this administrative law judge sued his dry cleaners over a pair of missing pants. But Pearson wasn't seeking a simple refund. He demanded a staggering $54 million in damages. Pearson's case quickly became a media circus. He argued that a sign in the dry cleaners, which read "Satisfaction Guaranteed," constituted a legally binding contract. He represented himself in court, often rambling and presenting convoluted arguments. The judge, clearly exasperated, dismissed the case, calling it frivolous and a waste of the court's time. The case of the $54 million pants became a symbol of legal absurdity. It sparked a debate about frivolous lawsuits and the limits of litigation. For many, it highlighted the need for legal reform and raised questions about access to justice. These cases, though vastly different in their details, share a common thread. They expose the human drama at the heart of the legal system. They remind us that truth can be stranger than fiction, and they leave us pondering the capricious nature of justice itself.